Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Vikas Chandra Bedredla. This is day reading for the month of September 2021 for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs for the sign of Aquarius, which is the calves, you can say. Yeah, this is the calves just below the knees and above the feet. The area that is the calves that is represented by Aquarius, which is ruled by Saturn. Okay. Which is the 11th zodiac sign. So yeah, we can do the golden dawn spread. And if you want to learn about these facts on what zodiac sign is represented in the body and with all the nature, how it is represented, you can click on the join button next to the subscribe button and look into my membership perks. And accordingly, how you feel and what value you want to gain, you can join the membership. And from silver, from gold, you're gonna get exclusive videos, and that's where you're gonna get these facts. And also, even without membership also, you're gonna get a lot of value from this channel, so subscribe. But if you want to get exclusive videos, you can join as a membership. Definitely there'll be a lot of good value there, so don't miss out. But we are gonna start with the golden dawn spread. So these three cards says about your situation. This will tell you about your current path. Over here, this will tell you about your alternate path. This will be psychological basis and karma. So see how I'm going in a spiral, like the Fibonacci sequence. I'm doing it 3 times because I want to show the representation. Okay, one card has fallen down. Yeah, one card has fallen down. That is 10 of swords, ruined. So this card might be significant, but that's something that you can look out for. Or this color also. Just before I place the last card, exactly in that position we have the same color. So that is where this card has fallen down, at that position. So this connecting with carnelian is also significant. Or orange color might be significant, but definitely this is a signal from the universe that orange color might be significant. Or connecting with fire, as you can see I have a deepam, or connecting with deepas or fire also is significant. But let's look into the face up. Of course, again there is a representation of orange, but at the same time all the colors. And you can see orange is actually from my side, my point of view. For you it is left. From my point of view it is on the left hand side. So something to do with left is also significant. Although this card has the carnelian and everything is at right, but I think something to do with the direction of left also is significant. Okay, is what I feel. But something with orange, fire, everything that is connected with orange. Usually if you're looking into something on what it is connected, most of the time there'll be 7 different things, 7 different ways of representing. If you look at anything in the there is some law in the universe that actually does that. But even I want to learn something more deeper. But as far as I have educated myself and the wisdom with how much I have, if you are actually representing something with regards to anything in life, there will be 7 aspects to it. For example, if this is orange, it is connected with fire, the color of carrot or the color of the fruit orange. So like that, most of the time if you look at anything, averagely it will be 7. But that's something that you can look at for. But this is a Telema card. You can see 5 and 10 also. So it could be a reflection, because as I said, the carnelian is right, This is left, so left and right is significant. Also it is a reflection card, so 5 and 10. But this is something that we need to replace. But I kept this card because it tells us the upcoming card will be more significant than the major arcanas. So we have another major arcana, art, and this is a good symbolism of reflection and balance. And this is a card of alchemy. So if you're studying alchemy, or if you're a student of alchemy, or if you're an alchemist, in that carrots or fire might be significant, because this is all about fire. The art is all about using the fire. You can see he's using the fire in order to mix all these potions and create the potion. Okay, and this is alchemy. In that you can see fire is significant. Let's look into the current path. We have happiness, 9 of cups in the current. Alternate path, the Magus, major arcana. Truce, 4 of swords in the psychological. In the current, 4 of discs, 4 and 4. Dominion, 3 of wands. The major arcana, Magus. So till now a lot of major arcanas have been coming. Queen of wands, court card. 5 of discs, worry in the karma. Prince of wands, court card. Abundance, 3 of cups. Queen of cups, psychological basis, and finishing off with luxury, 4 of cups. So yeah, this is a major month, as you can see, because 3 major arcanas, 2 major arcanas in the alternate. Whenever it is easy way to say if your month is major is not to look at the current path, is to look at the situation and the alternate path, or sometimes even karma. So let's get into your reading. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's get into your reading. So in this situation we have the Hierophant, major arcana, art, major arcana, and fortune, major arcana. So you can see 3 major arcanas in this situation. And whenever you get major arcanas a lot, either in the situation, karma, or alternate path, it suggests that the particular month is significant. Not necessarily in the psychological or situation, but with regards to these. And in the situation 3, as I said, major month for you in this month of September. Big transformation, major changes are happening, and also it's a good time and very fortunate time for you to be creative and get knowledge. Okay, opportunities will come to you where you can make use of to do creative things and get knowledge. So this is how it is in this situation. And also the way you get this creativity and knowledge is also very major. You're going to connect with big people, influential people, and very highly educated people. Opportunities will come where you will be surrounded with a lot of educated people with the Hierophant card, and a lot of creativity and knowledge is going to come. And this is a fortunate time to spin your wheels towards that. Okay, so this is something that I'm looking for in this situation. It is like that in the month of September. Let's look into the current path. What you have, you are going where you're going. So we have 9 of cups, happiness, 2 of wands, dominion, and princess of wands, a court card. So you can see happiness coming before 2 of wands. Usually 2 of wands will come before happiness, meaning that whenever 2 of wands comes before happiness, it's meaning that people are looking forward what they can do in order to find happiness. But here happiness is coming before looking. So it's saying that you're already happy. You're happy, looking forward in doing things that you like, and you're very happy in looking forward for any kind of exploration that you can do. That is why happiness came before. You're already happy, you being happy and then looking forward. Okay, so that is what is happening in the current path. I feel right now you're almost content and fulfilled with where you're right now, but definitely you're happy and then you're looking forward maybe some good news have come, and now you are trying to wait, and you can't wait to explore. Okay, with the Princess of Wands, it's all about exploration and also doing something that she likes. And she's bringing all her beliefs and everything. With the Lion, it's all about her belief and trying to communicate with this endeavor about her beliefs also. She's wanting to share a lot. If she's carrying this much of energy, it's saying that she wants to speak a lot, and she wants to share her beliefs and whatever she has. It's all about wanting to communicate, but also about exploration. It's all about exploring and communicating, wanting to communicate a lot. So that's the energy that you are right now. Let's look into the alternate path, what you can alternately do. So universe is saying, in the alternate path you have Abundance, Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the Magus. So universe is saying, creative opportunities are coming, not because in order to just enjoy, but to learn, to gain something. With the Abundance card, it's all about getting the knowledge and trying to use that knowledge in order to find balance in life. And you have to take your time. You have to do this. You have to think more than your mind, is what I feel. Right now you're mostly connected to the mind and your emotions, but right now you have to become spiritual. With the Hangman, get a spiritual light. And with the Abundance card, you have to focus more on what you can gain out of it, not necessarily just be creative. With the Heart card, but with the Abundance card, your alternate path is saying you have to analyze what you can gain. And especially with the Hangman, it's all about thinking in a spiritual level, not in a emotional or mental level, what you can gain of the situation. You have to think in a spiritual level. With the Hangman, looking things in a different perspective, and then see what you can do in order to get balance. It's all about the Hangman is looking at the balance, but he's hanging. He's trying to get a different perspective in order to receive the abundance to him. So he's looking at the abundance, what he can do in order to get the abundance, but he's doing in an unconventional level. He's hanging and doing it. He wants to get a different perspective. And this, especially with the Hangman, getting a different perspective is always hard. And that is why you can see his legs, his hands are pierced. It's almost like this uncomfortability, not knowing what to do and feeling like your body is stuck. That's the Hangman. But this is a good thing. Hangman is a good card, and it is telling you need to get yourself a little uncomfortable in getting getting into a different perspective. It will be uncomfortable right now to think in a different perspective, but definitely it can give you a lot of insights if you do that. And with the Magus card, after getting the insights, it's all about using that abundance, what you have gained, the knowledge what you have gained from this creative endeavor. You have to use it in your life to balance out. Definitely some kind of skill you're gonna get. It's all about getting the skill, and you can see this juggler has skill and he's doing effortlessly. For us, juggling all these things is not that easy, but he has mastered the art of the reading the radio waves, and that's why he has the skill, and his muscle memory is fixed and it's in his subconscious mind. So you can see there is a grin or smile in his face. That's because he's doing it very effortlessly and he's doing perfectly. That's the Magus card. And it's also a magician. So magician also, he has to have the skill, and only after the magician develops the skill, only when the magic trick is perfectly practiced, only then he has to show it to the he has to entertain people with his magic. Before training himself, or before practicing, or before having the skill, if he tries to perform, it does not entertain much people. Okay, but a good entertainer and a good magician always tries to prepare himself before the magic trick. So whenever a magician tries to just give the deck in your hands, try to tell you to pick a card, there is more that happens before he says that. So we think that whenever magician comes to us, asks us to pick a card, That's when magic trick starts. But the magic trick starts way before that. It's all about the practice and all the skill. And right now this is the great opportunity where you can make use of to practice yourself, find the balance and learn a lot. So that is what I'm seeing. That's the alternate path. Have that perspective is what universe is saying. In the psychological basis, we have Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands and Truce. So 2 queens. Again, the comfortability factor is seen here with the 4th house, 4 of Swords, and Queen. Queen is also connected to the 4th house, home related or comfort. So that's the Queen. And this, because this is running in the background, you can see what is playing out in the situation is also very favorable for you. It'll be very, when it comes to comfort, health, there is nothing to worry about. You're in the finest and perfect health you can have. Okay, you're very healthy is what I feel, is what I'm saying, because 4th house is getting very activated, and whatever you're doing is always connected to the 4th house throughout the month. Whatever you do, it is somehow, somewhere, it is keenly and sharply connected to the 4th house, and that is the Truce card in the background. With knowing or without knowing, this is what is happening. And with the Queen of Wands, it's all about comfort. Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands is doing something passionate and also making other people work along with you. This time, this September month, it's not only you working, but you'll be working with other people also. And you're gonna, definitely this thing can happen, especially with the Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. It's all about learning, especially with the Queen of Cups energy. It's all about reflecting on yourself, trying to see where you are and everything that you are. This month is a good time where you can definitely find something that you don't know something about yourself. You're going to figure out this month something about yourself. And Queen of Wands is also learning about other people, because she's connecting with this leopard. She's trying to understand the leopard feelings also and what it has in the mind with this energy. So a lot of good connections with people, and getting to know people and getting to know about yourself also. It's all about the reflection that you do. But unless you do the reflection, it doesn't happen. You need to see the water in order to see yourself. If you don't see the water, you can't. So that effort of you wanting to look into the water and wanting to see yourself also, it is done not by nature, but nature is giving that opportunity, but it is with you. If you're dragged, if you're dragging, if you're drawn to that vibration. So that is what I feel. A good time to reflect on yourself. But it depends on you whether you're going to do it or not. And with the Queen of Wands energy also, it's the same thing. It depends on you whether you would like to connect with people or not. But definitely whatever you do, it's connecting with the 4th house energy. So that is happening in the psychological basis. And also Jupiter energy, the reason why all this reflection and connectedness is happening is because of the Jupiter. Jupiter is actually playing a major role for you, Aquarius, this month, coming in the background. Because why I'm saying here Jupiter is because there's Jupiter sign over here, and in this situation there is Hierophant, which is Jupiter energy. Whenever major arcanas come, it is major, so forget about it. I am seeing Venus and Jupiter playing a very significant trine towards each other. It is giving you a lot of blessings this month. So make use of Jupiter and Venus energies. It will definitely be very good. And let's look into karma. Again, 4th house activation in the karma. You can see power, 4 of discs, 4, 5 and 6. 4, 5 and 4. So again 4th energy. 5th house is again creativity. 4th house is home. Again 4th house is home. So you have power, worry and luxury. So in the karma, it's all about understanding your power. I mean, what your power is. how much confident you are, what your power is, what you can show to the world. That is your karma. Your karma is to find out and figure out what you're capable of doing to the world with the power card. With all the things that you have, all the elements. I can see not necessarily one aspect here, because there is fire, water, air and earth. It's all about figuring out, combine everything, all the elements that you can have, what you can actually exuberate and execute to the world with the power card. So in the karma meaning, it is all about figuring out. And with the worry card, yeah, definitely you're worried about something. You're wanting something, okay? In the worry, especially, you can see in the worry card, and this has to happen. And this is a way of Jupiter teaching you something, or it could be Venus also, or it could be both. Both Jupiter and Venus have decided to teach you something. But you're worrying something. Why that worry is coming? That is also for you to reconcile yourself and figure out why are you feeling this with the worry card. So this is not that bad. It might seem, oh, worry came in the karma, it'll be very bad for me in the September. Then why did all the positive cards came till now? It's not like that. It only suggests that there'll be a little bit of worry, internal worry, but you have to figure out why are you feeling that. And in the last, you have luxury, which suggests that it could be that you're worrying about money, or you're worrying about gaining something. It could be comfort. It could be anything with regards to money or items. It could be items also, or luxurious items. You're kind of worried with regards to that. I don't know how it fits for you. It could be that you'll be worried with regards to expensive things at your home environment or something like that. Maybe you bought an expensive thing and you're worrying about it, how to take care or something like that. So these things can happen for a few people. Also check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter signs, because every time whenever I look at the karma, it is so deep that I cannot narrow down the entire message for everyone. It's very difficult for me to narrow down. So please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter signs for in-depth readings. But definitely there is some worry regarding money, and it could be items also. There will be definitely some worry coming up in the month of September. Expensive items, with regards to expensive items, or something to do with money, luxury, but not necessarily comfort, because comfort is there. Okay, there is no problem with comfort. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. And I recommend you to check out your Jupiter sign and Venus sign for in-depth readings, and also look into the transit of Jupiter and Venus, especially Jupiter. And yeah, if you like the reading, click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified. And then you can look into my business card. I offer services for tarot reading, astrological reading, life coaching and daily readings. All the price ranges is mentioned respectively, including my social media links and contact number. You can contact me like that. I'll be available and I'll connect with you guys. Also, you can join my channel and get membership perks. You can click on the join button and see what are the services that I offer. So there are 4 main membership perks that you can get. So one is bronze, silver, gold and mercury, and platinum. So all the price ranges and what are the respective services for the price ranges is also mentioned. And yeah, all the value, whatever you get from that will be good. And it's an easy way for me to communicate and get to know people and get to understand what to deliver also. So yeah, depending on how you feel and what value you want to get, you can check out with regards to that and join. And I'll be very active and share a lot of exclusive stuffs there, so don't miss out. And yeah, until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for so much support. Thanks for watching. Thank you.